was talking to Maui about Lukowski, saying that he is kind of trying to find the balance between what he can bring in his brutality on the server and, of course, playing within the system. A similar story to other... As the flashes to get himself out and bait them into Insani's taps. It's actually safe. Safe gets 2 on the track.
Are we still missing window smokes?
Not again.
Well, look, there's one. What do you call that?
That's a miss.
Yesterday we saw it happen as well.
Boys, it happened for a whole best of one.
You think you would have been in the server yesterday after your match practicing your bloody window smoke, don't you?
Yeah, unless you didn't watch the demo.
Why aren't you watching the demo?
And never saw it. Oh, wow. I love this pistol. It's so well structured, so cheeky from MIBR. Again, the flash leads to another kill. And drop confirms, boys, they're on B. I'll deny that plant. Oh, it's so perfect. That is a perfectly structured pistol. The Brazilians come in, game faces on, double kill for Lukowski. The new boy on the block. Is there any sort of discussion? I was talking to Maui about Lukowski, saying that he is kind of trying to find the balance between what he can bring in his brutality on the server and, of course, playing within the system. A similar story to other integrations where you have like a rig on to big, but Lukowski, he's apparently can be quite an aggressive opening on that T side.
Yeah, and look, it definitely takes time when you're trying to acclimatize with a new bunch of lads and their approach to the game. But it's nice to have players that aren't scared, I'll say that much. Well, it's going to just be a Deagle invested in the hands of Jacasmo. I feel like this is exactly how yesterday started. Now, to be fair, in their matchup with Big during the RMRs, they played Mirage. That was the third and deciding map, and they were 6-0 down, and they managed to win 6 on the half. Yet, yesterday they started 6-0 down as well. This could get a little bit dicey, and Sani able to grab 2, safe with the mop and bucket as it's just Jambo and Jacasmo. Double J, we call them.
They do sound like a kind of a comedy duo.
He'd love an extra 600 bucks, the AWPer, wouldn't he?
Yeah, and he's not going to be in any hurry, especially with the 1v kind of 2 on this side. Now the third is in jungle.
He might get dropped.
Oh, the timing, it favors him. He does get away for 1. You'll take that, as you highlighted.
Great damage, though. Alex, that was a $700 investment, and they get 3 kills. Now they get the rifles out. So, realistically, from Passion, that is a great eco. You are extremely happy with how this one unfolded.
That was a Glock dink converted to a fit. Very nice. Into the guns then. Let's see Jambo. Does it land? Come on, Jambo. It's in.
There we go. Straight into an A execute. Just going to be one man on the site of exit.
That smoke. Ooh, wow. Early ramp smoke. Surely you cancel or you push. And they'll choose the latter. Straight through the smoke. Exit under scrutiny. Does go down to 0 fix. And now across into his crosshairs is safe. Perfect layering. The molly arrives. And the T side taking the bomb site.
Risky to go for this, but they're going to give it a look. In through CT, all 3 players from MIBR, and that'll be it. They've called it off. Can't offer up any more rifles, even though they have smoke kit. It's too early within the piece to risk their finances, so just opting for the save. And you could see Exit was well aware that it could have been an A pop immediately. They did the mid-smoke, sure. Window was obscured, there was one on Cat, but some of the things that were lacking was there was no Molotov towards connected. There were no flashes, so the tells that this is a traditional default where they actually want to apply mid-pressure. It just wasn't there from Passion. Exit gets the drop. Able to get a kill, but that's it. So, fantastic shooting from 0 fix. And there you go, on the board early.
Well, what's nice is when you can show that you can pull that off. Your mid-smoke's likely not going to have as many players behind them next time. Exit felt like he was on his island, and he was. You can see no trade potential on that one. Swinging out into that was safe, and then there's a Molotov for anyone that tries to arrive jungle. So yeah, that's going to feel good. Looks like a big smile on 0 Fix's face. understandably so. I mean, you've already taken down complexity. You've gotten off that goose egg. You've already...
Yeah, the complexity game, right? The last round where they had to get it done with the Deagles, that's putting their individuals on display, isn't it?
Yeah, they can shoot. There's no denying that. And this time they will head mid, leave the bomb safe, take some aim duels, no window smoke needed if you can hit the headies. It's, I mean, such a rarity to see these 5 Brazilians versus 5 Ukrainians. Where else but Counter-Strike would you see them clash? And this clash of styles as well. I mean, in my mind, I can't help but feel like for a team like Passion, who do love to biff, they've met their match in MIBR. They'll happily take an aim duel if you welcome them. And we
just really want to see how Mirage settles in early from MIBR. Like, what's the comfort range? Chiller, steps would have been heard, so Exa aware that the pressure could be on multiple fronts. Bomb on the rotation point back towards A. There will be the support of Safe over towards Ticket as well. The next man in will be Insani, who's currently keeping eyes on window. They're just waltzing up contact.
Yeah, he crouch walks in and Exit gets away with the first engagement.
Oh.
Safe takes a heavy lig through triple. Exit hears that damage being converted onto S-Chiller and Palace, and extended Exit gets a nade on the face. He's in so much trouble. Look how much pressure he's under. Goes down to the wall bang through that balcony. Oh, can't tame the spray. Insani down. Drop activates for 1, but that's the round. Clean execution. Triple kill from Fear. Energy's going to be feeling pretty good for Passion. That's 2 conversions back-to-back into that A site.
I just want to run people through some of the Mirage results as well for MIBR so you can understand the quizzical nature of seeing this one being let through to the final stage. Most recently played 25th of October against Monty. They lost 13-2. They lost 13-7 to Pain. Their most recent win was against Bestia, 13-1. They lost 13-7 to Pain again. They lost 13-10 to Red Canids. They lost 13-1 to Pain. Notice all the losses?
Yeah, but turns out they're not the Bestia at Mirage.
Hey. Yeah, there's a lot more red in that column where that came from.
AX second to a Deagle. Lakowski, all eyes on you. He's not there. He's not there.
But still.
All eyes on you, Zero.
There was something we noted with Lakowski, though, during the RMRs, was the way that he sits, and it looks like he's almost angling one side of his face to the screen as if he has a dominant eye, which I think we all do, but maybe to more of a extreme. If anyone at home knows the lore behind the Lakowski seating situation, let us know. Use the hashtag Shanghai Major 2024. How are your pick'ems going? How is your morning, afternoon, evening going?
Yeah, are you cool? You good?
Are you changing your sleeping pattern for the major? Have you sacked off work and school?
I've changed mine.
Yeah, what's your excuse, guys?
Well, doesn't get anything done with his Desert Eagle, but they do manage to find a kill onto Zero Fix in the eco. Passion making it 3 consecutive rounds on their T side. Fear and Zero Fix just taking it in turns to find multi-kills. Zero out A, we've seen him in mid.
What are we saying, Alex? Like Pog for Passion?
Let's see, I'm going to keep...
Is that our tagline?
Yeah, Pog for Passion.
Pog for Passion.
I don't know if we Pog anymore. Come on, Zero.
Don't we Pog anymore?
Let's go, Zero. Does the window smoke land again? Looks good. Passion have once again successfully taken their mid util out for a walk. No top mid smoke, though. They're actually going to opt for a connector smoke instead, and then flashes out from Fear. Jambo to try and break through. Now this 3-man defense have to try and take some space back. Insani pushes out. Safe breaks the smoke and finds the head of Fear. Insani now swings out into Zero.
Jambo's through.
He has gone behind enemy lines. They have no idea. He just wants his teammates to live for a second so he can activate. Doesn't get Lakowski. Molly, though, could be good. Lakowski forced up the ladder. Does extinguish to get away. Now Jambo's getting cheeky with it. Likely heard. You know where you're at.
Oh,
the nade.
Careful with that, Lakowski.
Safe's ready. Safe was ready. Collects his second. So nice handling of the mid press. Insani takes that first head, distracts. Safe breaks the window smoke. So nice layering of that one. Oh, excuse me, it was Safe that broke first. Insani then clears out lower. And Lakowski gets his. I mean, for Jambo, had his teammates not been so exposed and lost so many bodies so early, he might have had some grounds for a bit of a multi-kill there.
All right, we tie it back up 3-3. Good fight from MIBR with the guns. All power for Jambo now. What type of difference can that make? round 2 continuing to harass mid as Jambo's gone for a search towards A ramp. Now it's just exit and, well, as an A anchor, you tend to keep yourself tucked. Sani might be able to contribute from top of stairs. S-Chiller through Palace, so definitely spread and pick from Passion currently. Relay that information, what smokes are used to block, how many incendiaries are left. See what you can find. No commitment at all from Passion so far. Just over a minute left on the clock. Bomb to be picked up by, I was going to say Jacasmo now, but just left towards spawn. He's going to line up another window smoke. Zerofix will begin his crawl through the underpass. And this one will land. Safe's position will be completely removed, but he can jump up into the vent room. No dramas whatsoever. This will draw more attention towards middle. Do Jambo and S-Chiller now start the search?
Chiller's got his lineup held, waiting for the go sign from Jambo and from those con players. Now delayed further by the Flames. 25 seconds. The rotation solid. Safe's going to be in the right place to receive them here. This is the go. MIBR already. They hear the steps confirming the... Oh, commitment into the site. Exit. What is that? It's a disgusting triple. Finds the whole con offensive, and now what is Fear supposed to do? Try and plant. That's all he can do, but caught on the cross. And Jambo's just residing to himself to the save. Gets a hit, but 15 points of health. He scarpers away to maintain that AWP.
All right, well, damn, exit.
I mean, yeah, didn't get to see it. I'm sure it must have been good. He was tucked on default, so he must have just kind of dipped out, caught that perfect engagement. Gets a double, pivots back towards the ramp.
Oh, here it is. Oh, wow, okay. Ooh, yeah, beautiful. The awareness of the Palace lurk, so great job. Really nice round there from exit. Obviously fortunate on the lineup with the first two, but still... That's an A-Anchor's dream. Yeah, right. You take those every day of the week.
Chad. He sat tucked and was rewarded.
Well, they're going to send the AWP over towards B to pick. They're going to have to deal with drop, and he should be very diligent on his hops. Defensive utility. HE and an incendiary. Jambo will still be able to pick behind that, but they know that the AWP was saved. So as the CT's in a round like this, you operate with that consideration. You're not doing any silly jiggles, not being too committed to angles on your own. You're making sure that you cannot be punished by this AWP. So drop in an angle that, sure, is definitely part of everybody's pre-fire routine, but might go overlooked.
Oh, they spot out the AWP, and
damn, he's still ahead and fighting Jambo.
Yeah, I mean, he felt compelled to be providing an opening after especially firing that first shot, but that's a powerful boost. Very hard to clear.
All right, well, the search party will now be sent elsewhere. Fear might just, I was going to say might just strafe out mid for the AWP, but Jambo given all the room in the world to search. And look at this turtle setup. Two locking down A, just one over towards jungle. B on lock. So MIBR will play off of each other. And Sunny with a decent amount of utility as well. They crawl up con. Jambo's going bloody window with you.
Yeah, fair play. He gave it a go.
Yeah, he definitely likes to try an out-of-the-box maneuver or two, doesn't he, old Jambo?
Handled.
Now, the biggest issue with that type of a save, you'll see it reflected immediately. Just take a look at the right-hand side of your screen here. Jambo with only 2.5k. If he operates with a deagle, it won't be the end of the world. We've seen what this kid has to offer. He's had some insane deagle dire. But there's the biggest concerns, brought to you at 6. Sorry, 5:30. Nobody's starting B. Safe has been boosted up in towards the vent room, so it can flick around quite quickly. But if they smoke off Cat, here they come. Drop's in trouble.
They smoke, so they are going to try and punish, and a missed AWP shot. As Chiller's in, drop is down. Safe through the smoke, good for one. Insani has to keep some control, does track Jambo on towards the bench position, but that's just a Glock. It's just Chiller you got to worry about, and now Bateson confirms his presence. Good work from Insani on the movement, gets that information safely. 2 from short. 2 from market. Time on Passion's side. Utility burns at the toes of Fear, but he activates into Insani. This is falling through their fingers now. A pace change on a half buy.
You need a save.
And they have to. Lakowski and AK. Jambo's going to try and take that away. Lakowski does hold on to it and Safe the same. Fear and S-Chiller do go hunting, trying to make it as punishing as possible, but it looks like Safe and Exit will make an exit. But either way, Passion, that's a real steal.
You're going to feel great with the call there, Fear. The fact that you have operated in that fashion and it's worked so perfectly. The fact Safe gets one on the way in but completely obscured. It's Drop that has to do the damage, and you can see just isolated, the MAC-10 run and gun.
Rambo, who's going to try and find an opening. Not shy to pull the trigger on a flash. Here's that AWP ring out, and immediately they pivot. Okay, maybe that's part of the plan. Lakowski and Exit with a double bounce setup.
Yeah, well, that tells you you're expecting something async, right? And as we talked about yesterday, Passion did a lot of these sight hits against Big. So this appears to be quite a good understanding of the situation.
The only question I have is if Jacasmo is going to throw the same molly as Chiller's been throwing. Does he have...
Which lands on the balcony, doesn't it?
I think it dribbles down. I think
okay.
It's the double whammy.
The double whammy. Well, the good thing here is...
Has a lineup.
Exit can extinguish.
Well, now
Exit has to play first. Lakowski has to stay tucked.
Swings out, flashed out, hoping to be overlooked. Insani gets great double. That will bait them in. But now they're into the site.
Oh, Lakowski got naded.
See it?
He got naded.
Naded under, as on top of the smoke?
Yeah.
Okay, fair play. Fair play. Maybe it was just to break it. Either way, it results in a death, and it results in a Passion 5th. Down goes Drop. Safe, nothing he can do.
Oh, we got crowd. We got crowd. The proud crowd.
Nah.
Get to be loud. Yeah, that couldn't have, like, if you're Lakowski, that feels lousy. Well, that's like an ad for, like a pick-me-up, like a Barocca. Take your Lakowski today.
Feeling lousy? Take your Lakowski.
Yeah, that's good.
And that's not, actually.
6 hours of energy.
Never before seen. Oh, nice little golf clap. Hit a patter for Passion. So there's the nade. Bong. Bang! Goes down to Jacasmo before Exit even has a chance. He was flashed. I mean, the
entire first half in jeopardy.
Looking to claw this one back with an amalgamation of essentially just an MP9 and that AWP. The rest with just 5.7s and Deagles. And Insani spotted out by Fear. Doesn't go down, so important in the grand scheme for MIBR. Well aware that they've left that B apartment aggress open. They can see they're very paranoid about the potential, but...
You know what is actually interesting about this round, Alex? Because we've had one round that was saved with a T-side AWP, and now one round that's saved with a CT side AWP. So you get to see on both sides of the server the approach and the things that you're trying to avoid. If you're Passion, right, you don't just want to go straight for an execute because you could go into a site stack. But once you feel things out, if you do find the AWP, great, let's avoid it as quickly as we can. If not, let's execute and be really diligent, right? Let's avoid those sight lines. Let's use those bottles of flame to remove the pistols from pesky locations. And hit a couple shots like that.
Yeah, it's good work, but now they know where Safe is. Will that slow them down? Michi, Molotov towards his position. They are cautious. Still has a threat towards the Palace, but the flashes and Molotov force him back. Insani has got Jacasmo in his sight, and he's just showing such trigger discipline. Goes for Fear. This could be crazy. 1.5. Dips back. Jambo knows where you are. Safe's hit another. And now the US
1v1.
1v1 is starting. Truly brilliant to have the discipline there. That would have been such an awkward one to let slip from Passion.
Oh, his heart must have been beating a million miles a minute.
It's so chill.
And the thing is, he doesn't even go for the planner initially. So he tries to remove one of the riflers, thinks, hey, I'll have time to be able to pivot into this. His teammates start to activate.
Oh, Jacasmo holds his nerve. That could have gotten awkward.
Okay. Well, they've got the lead now, Passion, and they're running with it. Oh, Safe stuck in the window. Didn't quite make the jump. This one's awkward. They know he's pinned, and he's been tagged. Safe to go down.
They know what they had there. Oh, it's a risk. It's a risk. If you can't guarantee you're making the jump, trapped on one side. You can see the fumble for Util. His teammates trying to smoke.
Get me out of here.
Oh, no. Wallbang HE combo. Okay, the Cowsey. I like this. I like this. This feels like it might be under their watch. Jacasmo not even considering it right now as they work up short. So could be all for naught. Drop has not acknowledged that there is that gap. They could be slipping past short. The Cowsey does get that frag onto Jacasmo. Now the penny drops. Guys, where's Drop? Is he, they're anticipating Drop to be here. He's not. He's acknowledging the absence in mid. Now they're already in market. Ooh, Passion. Despite the man disadvantage, never mind, it gets worse for them as Chiller gets one, gets away through the corner. Insani strikes, now Fear. Can he strike back? Does find the first onto Insani. The 1 versus 3 is asking an awful lot. Will he consider the apartments? Looks like he is. The Cowsey coming in from there, bides his time, waits for exit to clear through market. Fear trying to isolate these duels. Nice off angle, hoping that that smoke dropped by the teammate. He's going to delay, and he has isolated another. Gets the info. He's playing his game his way as the clutch could be taking shape. Molly, though, his flash has to swing. Oh, a nasty end. A nasty end to Fear's 1v3 attempt there. Just missed timing the flash.
This is going to be close.
Oh, he did it! Fear takes the clutch in the final second of the defuse. Smile, happy boy. 5-7 on the half. Let's see if they can get both pistols, Chad.
Double HEs invested by the T's for this one. Might see them head towards Ticket.
Interesting.
Oh, actually, okay, yes, both HEs coming through ramp. So Zerofix could just stop this immediately.
Yeah,
There's so many bodies here.
He has to not swing into the 3 of them. That's a nice opening. And Sani puts him down. Fear trying to provide some help, and he does. Nice quick click. Jacasmo staying nimble around the ladder. Oh, Jacasmo!
Jesus!
Gets them all! That is clean clicking from Jacasmo.
Damn, Jacasmo!
Let's see that one again, please.
Right back at it with those USB clicks.
Yeah, indeed. This is so clinical. And he gets the last as well. Okay, well, that's mission failed for MIBR in terms of getting 2 pistols.
Oh, you see those nades come in, Fear gets shipped down low. Jacasmo just walking around, having a great old time, clicking domes and taking 8.
Oh, so you've got a clutch, you've got an individually brilliant pistol. You know, I like to keep track of vibes. Vibes are high for Passion right now.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And for MIBR, quite the opposite. You're walking around with Glocks, having a conversation, probably, hopefully, about what you're going to do in the next
They're reading bloody notes right now. They're doing their homework.
Exactly. Doing it pretty late. You're at class.
It is,
you're in the class, guys.
It is a Sunday.
FL.
That's where we all do our assignments last minute.
The run boost. How many does Fear get here? None.
Like, do you even bother now that you were at that rumble?
Well, that's actually ideal. Like, that's a vibe booster right there. The SMG gets 3.
And you keep 5 alive.
Couldn't be better.
So you've set yourself up a strong foundation.
Do you keep the MP9s? I always wonder.
Oh, yeah,
You definitely do.
Yeah.
Take the bonus. You go running and gunning.
But the thing is, on the CT side, right, unless you're an A player, unless you're a mid player, right, if you're an A or a B defender, you're very serviceable. And even if you are a mid player, like, there's ways that you can work it out. Let's go for an underpass push.
Yeah.
Let's, like, snap and push late through their con smoke with a flash. There's a lot of things that you can do.
So, interestingly, they're going to send Chiller towards the apartments. That makes sense. And Fear's going to start towards mid to try and provide some support to Jambo.
Well, he can be very annoying around con with this weapon as well. It's when the smokes subside that it starts to become a little bit more difficult for him. Mcalzi pushed out to tap by the Molotov. Nade lands at the front door of Drop. Looks like a ramp aggression on the table, so they will get a tussle against Safe and exit. Safe anti-flash? He is.
They're more than happy with just the first stage of that ramp info. And Jacasmo jiggling for the... Ooh, Fear's playing the fade with the MP9. Insani, he's a smart player. Suspect that he's positioned himself so as to take this duel off. The fade still loses out. Big find from Fear.
That's info for Jambo. Oh,
shot for drop.
Maybe he didn't get that info.
Yeah, owned him. Accelerating now, straight in, trying to apply that pressure from multiple fronts. Chasmo broke the smoke, but so there's aware that they could slip stairs. Ooh, gets away with his life. Pressure is on. Pressure mounting towards this A defense. Fear is still in that Palace position as Chilla goes down elsewhere. Trying to cross back. It's Zero Fix with the farm out.
Oh, he's done well.
Very well to provide the support. Look at the health on exit. Finn, they know where he is. Fakes the runaway. They'll start to activate. Zero Fix low HP, and he's just going to push the smoke.
Oh my god.
Push the smoke. No one's holding this. No one's ready. Oh, Fear with 4. Stands up. Ask Shanghai if they're entertained. 20-7. The Fear top frag is real.
The level of audaciousness that you need to just waltz through a smoke in a 2v2. They know exactly where you are. Your teammates on low HP, likely not winning the round if you go down. And you just brute force your way in. They ain't ready for that. Fear with more impact.
Look at Kane as well, like a proud father.
What's he doing?
He's biting his lip. He's like, what the? If this works, you're great, you're brilliant. If it doesn't, you're an idiot. Oh, that was crazy. He fakes the steps. He just believes that they don't believe he's pushing that smoke.
Well, right now, there's Chilla.
Oh, scary now. Zero Fix to try and bail them out. Jambo arrives as well. We need a kill. We need one now. Zero Fix has support. Dancing around, the util's good, so is the connection from Jambo. That smoke won't do much, gives him something to play around, if anything. Oh, but the angle held by Insani, using that S-Chiller rifle. He's got 2, and now there's a flank here. Oh, drop with the trigger discipline, drop with the trigger discipline. Jambo works it out too late. Drop brings him down, Zero addresses it. Still the advantage is in MIBR's hands. Chasmo and Zero Fix on the site. Insani's such low HP. His teammates not worse for wear with every exchange. Chasmo can't seem to find the finish. Oh, Insani's being such a nuisance. Look at the dancing they're doing. Around this site, it is a constant peak and exchange. Safe does punish Zero. Nice tap. Chasmo knows what the last is. He saves them. Stressful, very stressful for Passion, and especially for S-Chiller. You know he's biting through his fingernails watching that one go down.
These 17-year-olds, Chasmo, the fact that he's staying just so calm under all that pressure. We saw it on the piss around with his aim. The same thing here. They're just putting the shoot heads on display. Great work from Insani. Drop. I don't know if it's the crowd in that moment. He swings into it, but still takes down Jambo.
Yeah, I suspect it was.
Because you started to hear a little bit of the rumble.
Oh, good shot.
Having a great time, and not letting the bomb go down is one of the key positives right now in the side of Passion. 17 kills for Insani, 16 for Safe.
And Chasmo tries a touch of aggression. Arrested by Drop. Zero Fix trying to stabilize his aim. He does inflict a 99 damage onto Exit. Oh, and the job is done by the HE. He finishes it himself. And S-Chiller will sweep the rest under the rug. MIBR, what was that? The round's already over. Felt like it had only just begun.
Yeah, it seems like the map as well. I still just return to what was probably the last round MIBR should have won. I think it was round 9 in the first half.
All comes down to 9.
Right, so Drop on the, they started heavy window, they boosted Safe up in towards the ladder room. They execute B, Drop gets into position late. He gets overrun by the MAC-10s. Remember, that was a half buy round, it wasn't a full buy.
Yeah.
And everything came falling apart from there. Could have been a 7-5 first half for MIBR, but now they're dealing with naught. Blanked. About to get drubbed.
Zero Fix. Good for the opening. In combination with S-Chiller, Lakowski only finds the 1, and it is all falling into place for a Passion UA. 13-5. As only Exit can change and deviate from that. Gets first of the clutch. Shut down. Chasmo secures it. That is clean, convincing. And that's another win for the boys of Passion UA in the opening stage of the Major. You saw how much it meant to them from the RMR, picking up the wins there and celebrating like it was the absolute pinnacle of their careers, because it was.
Yeah.
As it was, and now they're in the opening stage, and that's another feather in their hat.
These 5 major rookies on your screen right here are one best-of-3 win away from making it to the elimination stage. And they've impressed everybody with their fundamentals, but I think as they get more comfortable, as they play more, and as the crowd enjoys the wares that they're putting on offer, their individual ability will get to shine more. Right, you're seeing more and more from the aim. I was really impressed with S Chiller in the anchor positions during the RMR. Zero Fix had some great moments in key games. Jambo was obviously a highlight on the AWP and in some of those cheeky clutches. But Jacasmo's aim in this one